A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, there may be nothing resting on it, Peter, but that's never going to take the...
Takes a shot! Mbappe is magnificent!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kubasi played out to the left flank. This is a promising build-up. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. Gives it back. That's a good ball out wide. Ferran Torres receives it in a wide position. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And it's been taken short. Now it's Pedri. Tries the cross. Impressive jump! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. Pedri! Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Rabiot, Chouameni opts for safety, and here's Elise. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Llorente. And that has found him in acres of space. He's going all the way! In by Llorente. Saliba clears it away. Llorente, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
He is through here. Out for a throw. And here's Gavi. Olise. Chouameni. And it's Hernandez. And Doué. Rabiot. Doué. Ambitious ball here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rodri. And it's Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. It's Pedri. Rodri. And that has been slung wide. Gavi stood his ground strongly.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Doué. And Hernandez. And it's Doué. To Rabiot. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. And it's Gavi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Mbappe, here's onto this. Dembele. Now it's Olise. And he's been shifted off it. Olise. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
France really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Llorente. Oh, they could be caught out here. Fabian Ruiz. Ferran Torres. Spread it left. And it's Gavi. Upamecano. Dembele. And he's forced to go back. Hernandez. Rabiot. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. France coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. France with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way.
France can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Olise deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Koundé calmly anticipates. Olise. Dembele. Rodri. And it's Pedri. And it's Gavi. He's picked his way through. Gavi. Cucurella has the space to scheme. Upamecano can get it clear. It's a really well-measured ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
No luck with that dink over the top. Rodri. Still just a single goal between the sides. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Gavi wants to run onto this.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Tries a shot! And there's a goal! Spain are all square! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chouameni, Saliba, foot in, Pedri, now it's Gavi, shifted it to the flank, and here's Gavi, tries to play it through, and he's certainly onside here.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's played through for him, and he's picked it up out wide. Llorente, Rodri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, he's been caught on it here, and it's been played through, and he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot, and he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Olise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Dembele. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. Olise's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
Dembele probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. Olise knocks it into space. Mbappe, and he's quick to get rid. Olise has it in a wide position, and a chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Olise. Can he get on the end of it? And the shot!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Showing great feet there. Now it's Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserved this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Il quarto uomo indica 1
Yamal
minuto di
steaming
recupero.
forward at pace. And it's Doué. Dembele. 2 minutes to be added on. Nicely spread. Olise has it out wide and in space. Decent chance! And that's it. They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. France illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with,